Yo, you gotta see this. I'm staying at the Marriott in San Francisco, the one in Union Square. And look at how well designed this bathroom is. Look at this beauty. Isn't it just gorgeous? See, in the shower, one tile. This nice, simple metal, glass, steel, all the same. Look, even the shower right here. Off, cold, hot, little smaller handle. The bottles right here. I don't like how they're plastic, but just boom. Gel, conditioner, shampoo. Isn't it just gorgeous? You know, with most showers, you have like the grout and the tiles, like tile, it's just covered in tiles. The tiles are like a little bit mismatched. The grout between them is all like yellow and dirty and stuff, and like the mold builds up in there. And even the drain, it's kind of ugly, but now this one has one simple line where like the behind that plastic thing, the drain is just well designed. I love this thing. And even the mirror right here, it has recessed lighting behind it. There's no lighting on the ceiling besides the one in the shower. There's no light sticking out. There's no noise. It's all just well designed. And even, I like how the lights are behind it. You have this nice catch light in your eye. If you're into videography, people will want to have a bit of catch light in their eye because it makes their eyes look a lot more appealing and like beautiful. And people say like the eyes are the window to the soul. Even this right here, this is not quartz. I think this is granite. Same with the sink here. The steel, granite, steel, glass. Everything just flows so well. Even the wall. It's not typical like a white paint. It's not a fabric. It's just, I don't know word how to describe this thing, but just very simple, well designed. I gotta give it hats off. We're gonna put this thing together. If you don't see what I'm seeing right now and you're like, what is he talking about? Then you don't have a good eye for simple modern architecture. What a beauty that is. Anyway, as I mentioned, I'm in San Francisco for an on-site for work right now. I actually got done with a run. And what's crazy is in the city when you run, it's like a little dark right now, but I was running when it was still light out. People look at you like you're actually crazy. Like you're running, you know, doing your thing. You try hear headphones in or AirPods, and you got your AirPods in. You're running. You got going with the beat. You're feeling good, and the looks people give you, like, is this guy running? He's running. Wait, I don't run. I feel bad for myself. Like I kid you not, you can see it in their eyes. Like, whoa, this guy's working out. But I feel bad. No, I don't work out. It was wild. Like, I kid you not. Most of you, of course, you're probably fat or you're skinny because you don't actually work out, which you should be working out. Go to the gym. I always preach, do a workout every single day. Gym and MMA, one or the other. I get that with your schedule and wherever you're at in life. Some of you are in college. It's not easy to do both of those, but do something. A 15-minute run. Easiest thing you can do. Wake up first thing in the morning. Boom, knock it out. It's not even really 15 minutes, but the first 2 minutes are easy. You only have to run halfway. Once you're to the halfway mark on the way back, it's so much easier. So it's really only like a 7.5 minute run, 5.5 minutes the first way. Get a running. You'll feel so much better. Endorphins are flowing. Your mood's great. You just kill the day when you start it off. Of course, I didn't get my running this morning. I did it after work. That's the other thing I want to talk about. So first of all, start running. If you're not doing some sort of workout, just every day, boom, wake up, 15-minute run. Boom, wake up, 15-minute run. Best thing you can do for yourself. Easy, you're throwing a t-shirt. People think, I gotta do the stretching. It's gonna be painful. Someone's gonna look at me. But people are impressed when they see someone running. Even someone who's just walking a little bit quickly. So get your running. It's not even about impressing people, of course. You're gonna feel so much better. So do that. Of course, the gym is not enough. Get your cardiovascular health up. So anyway, you're running now. But being in the city for this on-site, I'm reminded how unhappy most people are. Because when I wake up in the morning, like, fair enough, it's not easy to be, I've been traveling a lot. So I wake up, I'm a little bit groggy. I go hop in the shower, change. I don't really have the stomach to eat a breakfast because, it's a little bit earlier than normal for me. So I walk to work and I see all these people. The city in SF, it's crowded in the morning around like 7 a.m. Everyone's walking. They look so gloomy, so unhappy. And it wasn't until I started working in person, because I normally work remote when I'm back in Texas. Even when I lived in the city, I was working remote most of the time, unless I chose to come to the office. But I noticed that life sucks if you have a normal, regular job. So think about it like this. A lot of you are in college, so college is a fun time. You're with your friends. You don't actually do any work. Let's be honest. Don't tell me you study for your tests and your finals and you have homework. It's not actual work, and it's really not that hard. If you're struggling in college, I don't know what you're doing wrong with your life, because it's the easiest place you'll be in. But you wake up, right? It's 6 a.m., 6:30. You wake up, groggy. You go brush your teeth, do the whole shebang, and you walk to work. And maybe you can't walk to work, so you have to take the bus most of the time. So you're waiting at the bus stop for 8, 9, 10 minutes. The bus shows up. You get on this crowded bus of people. And then you go, your stop is 6 stops away. Okay, bus stops. More people get on, people get off. You're uncomfortable. People get on, people get off. 35, 40 minutes later since you left the house, you're finally at your job. And you sit there and work and work and work and work and work. You don't really feel like working, but you have to pretend to be doing something on the keyboard to be productive so no one thinks you're lazy. Take your lunch break, and now it's 5:30. Just like that, most of your day's over. So then you go to the bus stop, or you walk to the bus stop, bus comes, you get back home. Now it's like 6:30, you're back home. You get a workout in at the gym, and you're in, but that time it's like, you come back home, you shower, it's like 9 and maybe 9:15. And your entire day's over. And people do that without the working out part. Most people don't work out. But their whole day is pretty much over by the time they get home at 6:30. They have a couple hours to spend doing whatever they want. And that's them 5 days a week. And this was a sort of lifestyle that I could not imagine myself living, because I just hated that, my entire day's done. I'm literally going home and I know the sun's going to start to set in an hour. What kind of life is that? So, making a lot of steps to build a lifestyle I want. Of course, with this job and working in tech, I got a lot of benefits. The pay's well. I get to work remote, a lot of cool stuff. They send me out here to trip to San Francisco, do all that neat stuff. But I'm more and more like reminded myself now, just seeing all these unhappy, miserable people. If you don't live in a city, maybe the only time you go to a city is like to visit with your family, like go to the financial district, just ride a bus, like one of the munis or whatever the buses are called, or take your local public transportation in the morning, like 7 a.m., 6:30 a.m., and you'll see how unhappy most people are. I used to actually live in San Francisco, down in the Tenderloin. Great time. And I went to the gym there, and I'd talk to people. That was when I first started to be a little bit more social and get in this whole social flow. And the way people talk, like, I got to go to work. I got to go do this at work. And the way they spoke about their jobs, I just knew that they hated them with all their life, but they didn't see any other way to build up the life they want. So realize now, if you're younger watching this, don't spend the next 40 years doing what you don't even realize how much you're going to hate. Genuinely work towards getting out of this rat race, getting out of this just 9 to 5 and building that lifestyle you want. I've made a lot of progress in that direction, a lot more than I expected, but still a good amount of work left to do to build the lifestyle I want and only choose to work when I choose to work. And you should be doing the same thing, because I can't stress this enough. If you're a younger guy or girl, I know a lot of women watch my channel for some reason, you don't know how rough life gets. And people talk about, college is the best days of your life, because they hate their jobs. Work hard. There's two good books you should read, The 4-Hour Work Week and The Millionaire Fastlane. There's a few other good ones. Those will tell you how to finally build the life you want and genuinely enjoy your life. Look into that thing. Yeah, because I can't stress this enough. And people are accustomed to it too. They're just okay with, I get back from work and then I chill for 2 hours and my day's done. Or you have that choice. That's the worst, the choice at night where, okay, I either stay out with my friends or I'm out doing something. And I can do that for a little bit longer and know that the next day I'm going to feel terrible in the morning when I don't get enough sleep. Or I can go home and sleep and not enjoy my day today. That's tragic. People live lives like that. Fortunately, my company, we're in tech. I mentioned this before. So even the people who come to work in person, they're always giving out free food. There's a million different benefits, the pays well, etc. So we're in a lot of a better spot. But genuinely, do not, God, it's the worst. Genuinely, I can't stress this enough, you're a younger person, make efforts to not live an average life in terms of what I just spoke about. Other thing, though, which I noticed, when I'm on this on-site, my team is all guys. And I don't want to be sexist, don't cancel me, but there's something about when 10 guys are in a room, here's what needs to get done. How are we going to solve it? And things just happen. There's no showboating. There's no trying to act fancy, trying to be, I think this. No one's trying to outdo anyone. We're just genuinely okay, we have a problem. I can't say too many details. We're a public company and the stock's low enough right now because of the market. So we're making a lot of changes. I'm just gonna say changes. No more detail besides that. But we're doing a lot of stuff. I shouldn't even have said that. Things are happening. We'll leave it at things are happening. We got something to do, and we're like, how are we gonna do this? Boom, boom. Okay, what about this? We didn't think about this. Okay, we incorporate that into this. Okay, what about this? What about this? What about that? I like that, but we didn't consider this, and that didn't work out in the past. And just things just happen. It's why if you're on this, and I made this mistake too, to be on this sort of Sigma male grind set, just me focusing on my money, focusing on leveling up in life. You can do okay like that, but you need people around you who are leveling up in the same way because you will lift each other up exponentially. You probably heard the whole saying, you're the sum of the 5 people around you. A lot of you don't have any real friends, which you should work towards fixing. You know, make friends and, of course, kind of curate those friends over time as you're able to make more friends, to be with the people who are leveling up in life. Because imagine that you work as a waiter, right? In some upscale Michelin star restaurant, like the one I looked at today that was charging $130 for food. For a little like rib or something. It's crazy. But if you're a waiter at that restaurant, there'd only be pretty rich people there, right? Over time, you'd hear a thing or two about making money, about politics, about how people who are more successful speak. You'd adapt certain things. You're more than the sum of the people around you. You're the sum of your whole environment. That's the content you consume on YouTube. If you're watching my dumbass, or you're watching other like lamer YouTubers, because I'm the best, obviously. Or maybe you watch TV and you watch the Kardashians, just dumbing you down. You're the sum of everything around you. But your friends especially, and the people who are with you, they can drive you up exponentially. Some of the friends in the past I've had are closer acquaintances. They just sparked ideas in my head. They're like, oh, why aren't you doing this? Oh, and I pick up little things from... Got a notification. The things are happening. So, a couple of things to take away from this video. I know I rambled on a bit. Firstly, remind yourself, or if you don't know already, be aware that the 9 to 5 in the real world, even if you make good money, it sucks. It's a terrible way to live. And I have a great, amazing, incredible job. I'm so incredibly thankful for where I work and the team I'm with. And I really got lucky with this place. But still, I'm still striving towards becoming self-employed because your life can look so much better when it's 10 a.m. on Wednesday, 10:30 a.m., and you're going for brunch with a friend or two of yours versus going to work. Life would be so much better like that. Other thing you want to do is obviously work out every single day. You should be in the gym. You should be training MMA. I know circumstances are different for a lot of people. The gym is a minimum, but every day do some sort of workout, even just a 15-minute run. First thing in the morning, bang it out. You're done. Simple. You should be on that too because you'll be performing your best when you're working out, period. Most people are walking around like brain-dead zombies at 35% brain capacity, thinking that, oh, once it's noon and I get my coffee, I'm doing good now. No, you're not. You don't even know how much you're missing out on when you exercise. Sleep and exercise, two best things you can do to improve your life. I made videos on both those topics. So if you're working out, lastly, try to surround yourself and make an effort to surround yourself or be friends with people who are also in the same process of leveling up like you are. Because having guys or girls like that around you, like, it exponentially speeds up the direction you're headed to. You're capped at your own imagination, your own creativity. And when you're imagine you're running. And I know I'm going to give you an example of running too. But you're running. And there's two guys running just a little bit faster than you. When you get tired, would you feel like, oh, I'm just going to start walking now? You'd be like, no, those guys are running. I'm going to run too. You find that energy in you. If you've ever done a race before, you feel so utterly exhausted and tired, but he's struggling. I have to beat him. I have to be on his level. And you push yourself beyond what you think you're capable of. That really goes with team sports in general. That as well. And lastly, have an appreciation for beautiful modern architecture. That was an amazing bathroom. Sure, it was small. It's not super fancy, but it was very well designed. So incorporate all those things. Gotta go run to go meet a friend, and I'll catch you in the next one.